Man, I am shocked with how much I wrestle with this. I think about it, I interact with it, I stress over it, I hide it from my enemies, yet I don't bring it to God. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to A Bite of Brownie. Super pumped you're here. Today, we're talking about prayer. I am shocked with how long it takes me to bring something to God. That's something I want to change. But what is prayer anyway? Isn't prayer really just a dialogue and open communication between yourself and the Almighty? I mean, isn't it just talking Him to you and you to Him? He's amazing and He's overwhelmingly for you. He just doesn't necessarily think like you. Basically, we're taking our requests, our petitions, our desires, our hopes, our dreams, the way that we see the world and our interpretation of it, and we're laying it before God. We're saying, this is how we see it. What does it really look like? And then He responds and says, this is who I am, this is who you are, and this is how I want to infect the world around you. We're at Jake's office. Hola. Hey.
That's it, man.
See you later. Is that a wrap? Is that all of them? Finished? Ooh, that last one. I mean, all of them are good, but that last one got me all teared up. Now, my friend Jim is a missionary, and he goes for 7 months at a time. At least that's been kind of the schedule. Usually Southeast Asia, and he has to raise his own support. He goes over there, he serves them, he spreads the gospel, he loves on people, he does everything that a missionary does. But whenever he comes back home on furlough, on vacation, when he comes back home to relax, he has to have a truck. He has to pay for gas and diesel. Or he doesn't have diesel, he has gas. He has to pay for gas, it's me. He has to pay for gas, he has to pay for rent, he has to pay for insurance. He has all the things that you normally have that most people budget because they have a regularly paying job. He has to come back home and then come up with all of that stuff on the spot. So whenever he's here for 5 months, he has to raise not only truck, insurance, medical, all the things that he has to get done to live here, but he also has to build up a supply and a surplus for the next 7 months. It's a lot. It asks a lot. But this time around, he was praying about it, praying. He says, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go on these missions? Do you want me just to stay here and work? What do you want me to do? I'll do anything that you want me to do. And he says, I want you to pray. Ask me for what you need. And if you're a Bible scholar, you know that he who doesn't work doesn't eat. That is a huge ask to go into your prayer closet rather than going to work. It's easier to go to work than it is to cry out to the Lord and have Him answer. Good thing He answers. Well, last week, Jim put his money where his mouth is, and he went into his prayer closet and he cried out to the Lord and he said, okay, here's what I need. I need rent money. I need stuff to take care of my truck, and I need a way to get back to the mission field in which you've called me to. What he doesn't know is that at the same time, there's a woman who is a realtor in our area. She sells high-end ranches, farms, that sort of thing, and she had just finished the sale of a property. And as she finished the sale, she heard the Lord say, I want this commission to go to Jim. Whenever Jesus placed that word upon this realtor's heart, she was partnering with heaven and she released the favor of Jesus Christ in his life. I think it made a statement. I don't know about you, but I keep falling into the trap of trying to get Jesus on the same page with me. When I cry out to God, I say, God, here are my issues, here are the situations that I'm facing. Would you please hear my cry and address these things? When I think He wants me to get on His page. I think He wants to enlighten me to the things that He's doing, to awaken me to the things that He's at work in, to remind me again of how great He is so that I can get on His page and look around my world and say, where are you at work and what do you want to do? I want prayer, the dialogue, the conversation, what He's saying to be my addiction. He doesn't need to get on our page, but through prayer, we can get on His. Tell me. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Calling me baby, something, something, something. Hot out on my tractor. Riding on a tractor, lean all in my bladder.